Okay. Can you hear me?
Yep,
Can you see me?
I got you.
Okay. I don't really know what I'm doing. It's my first time on Zoom. Uh,
That's all
we'll
right. We're
kind
all
of
having
work through
this.
this.
Yeah, we're all having the same issue with this whole virus thing, whole pandemic. But my name's Tony. I'm the CIO at United Bank. How's it going?
Going good. You? I mean, it's just kind of weird, being at home all the time. But
Yeah,
making the
it's
best
all
of
right.
it.
I mean, it's good that we get to get to do this kind of thing, and we can still talk to each other. Rather be in person, right? But
Yeah.
it is what it is.
I mean, we're
So,
still working. I don't know about
yep,
you. Hopefully, you're staying busy getting your hours.
yep. We're staying busy and everything. So, yep.
Well, I'm Griffin from Gartner, and the reason we're here today, is to propose a business proposal for you. I know you're new. You just recently started there at the bank, so something. We could just start up with a bit of an agenda. I'll see what you're thinking. You can see where I'm at on everything.
Yeah. So I kind of want to know a little more about what Gardner has to offer, and just kind of seeing what solutions we can get through from this meeting and from this partnership. That's kind of what I'm looking forward to in the meeting. If that's hopefully, I mean that's part of the agenda. That's kind of what the main thing I'd want to focus on.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Obviously, we have all sorts of stuff we can offer for you guys. I think we can make this. Hopefully, we can make something work in the near future. Obviously, you don't know everything, so hopefully, I can lay out a few things for you. You can learn a little bit about our company. I can learn a little bit about anything you guys need, any of your issues or problems, challenges.
Exactly. Yep.
So, what I want to get out of, or first, I'll just ask, what do you want to get out of this once we're done?
So yeah, I'm looking like I said before. I'm kind of looking for a relationship where we can kind of solve these issues, and kind of there's some nitty gritty issues that I'm dealing with right now on a day to day basis that I kind of want to figure out, and just kind of seeing what you guys offer. Like you said, just kind of see what we can do fit as a solution, right, for our needs and our issues. So that's kind of what I'm looking forward out of this meeting.
Okay.
For that.
I'm prepared to, give you all the information I have on our company. Like I said, I'll try to hear everything that you have to say about any issues that you guys have and the best way that I can hopefully solve those issues. So I just have, 15 minutes for this meeting. Is that okay with you?
Yep, that's fine. That's
15
perfect.
minutes works? Okay, cool.
Yep.
I know you're busy. I'm busy. So
Yeah, we all are,
do here.
especially in this time. Yeah.
Yep. And then hopefully at the end of this, if we can't maybe make a deal today, we could just reschedule another meeting in the following day.
Yep, that'll work. If there's something that's missing or we didn't hit anything, that's perfectly fine. We can schedule another.
Okay, cool. Alrighty. So I guess, like I said, what are the main issues that you guys are having, or that main questions you have for me here at Gartner?
Yeah. So one thing that we're experiencing is like our costs are relatively high, and I feel like we can kind of allocate our costs, especially like in our IT department. So we want to try to figure out what we can do with that to kind of decrease our costs, better understand a cost optimization plan with our IT and with our other departments as well. So that's one of the things that right now I'm dealing with, that we can try to overcome. And I guess once we figure out that cost, another thing I'd like to do is implement some kind of strategy that would improve our customer experience, our customer satisfaction, so we can retain our customers and maybe bring out new ones, in the time being, if we have better experience with our current customers and possibly getting newer ones in the future. So
Okay, yeah, I think we could definitely offer you something like that. The plan that I would be prepared to offer you today runs. It's a big package. It's a package of three things. So in that package, you get access to all of our research on our database, and then it also comes with a cost optimization plan. And in that, there's all sorts of tools and budgeting ideas which would help you guys lower those costs in some of those areas and those fields.
yeah,
And finally, the last part of the package is an executive partner. So you get a one-on-one relationship with someone who is also a CIO, who has had years of experience in your field, since I know you're new to banking. So this is all probably very new to you. We
yep,
have all sorts of people on our team who have years and years of experience who would be more than happy to have a one-on-one call with you if you have any issues or any problems, something that you would just, need a third-party opinion on.
Yeah,
People
exactly.
they're the perfect people to talk to because they're unbiased. They don't have any. They're just really there to help you out. They don't gain from anything, so
Mhm.
there's no bias, like I said. So those people are really helpful too. But you
Yep.
said one of the biggest problems you guys are having is you're trying to cut costs. And
Yep.
part of this package does include our cost optimization tools. So there's, it'll teach you ways in certain contracts what you can do to, get some more wiggle room on those, save a little bit here and there.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's one of the biggest things you guys would probably gain from when it comes to
Okay.
this package. So this package, it's like I said, it's all bundled together. It's kind of an all or nothing deal. You get access to everything, no matter what you're really using. Even if you use just the executive partner, you still have access to everything else. And that is
Okay.
one set price. So the price is actually $50,000 for the whole package, and that's for an entire year for you to use.
Okay.
And then every person that you want to add to the plan, it's kind of like a cell phone plan or a family plan. So there's the head person, which would be you, and then every person outside of that you would want to give access to all these tools. It's another $15,000 a year.
Okay.
So
Yeah. So I guess one of my questions, I mean, you hit on it, would be the kind of like the cost. I don't have the authority to buy. That's my CFO's authority, a job, because I'm just, and this will have to get approved to my CFO. So I'm just kind of
absolutely.
a little bit of the terms of of what it's going to cost. And I think you said around 50,000, right?
Yes, that's for you. That's just for you.
Yeah. So I guess my only question is, I mean, I'm not really sure if my CFO will approve this or not. Maybe I think she might think it's a little high, but could you kind of walk through like maybe how this could benefit me if this is kind of higher cost in her eyes, just so we can maybe approve this?
Yeah, and again, it's just it's one payment. You pay it at the beginning of the year, and you have an entire year of access, so you don't have to worry about payments later. But once you get access to all of our tools, you can use them for any issues that you would have. And we found that people cut costs in all sorts of contracts. They set better budgets than they had prior, and that's all just part of our the set of tools that you would get with the initial cost. So yeah, it might seem high initially, just $50,000 just for one big payment. Yeah, that is quite a bit, but it's not also just those tools. It's the access to all of our research. Everything that we have is, it's through people who are well-known analysts. It's not just something you would Google. It's been filtered down, so it's really the best of the best. And
Yeah.
everything in our database, is trust. It's verified. It's trust.
Okay.
And then there's that partner also. There's someone with real world experience, which would probably help a lot more than you realize.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the bias, the unbiased idea of that executive partner. That's really interesting. So so it doesn't sway from like a competitor
Exactly.
to your side. So
Yes.
that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
So yeah, if you would like to set up another meeting another time with your CFO involved, the three of us could talk it out.
Yeah. So I guess one more thing before we kind of go through that a little bit. I guess I think we had another situation in the past where we tried to fix this and it didn't really work out for us. So I guess what would kind of be the one thing that would separate you from, I guess, another a tech company like yourself, or kind of separate yourselves from our other, from our past experiences where it seems like we get the similar deal, but how am I certain that end up
Totally
the same
understand.
one? So
The difference is, I guess I'd have to say Gartner's number one. We've been around for years, so our team, is very qualified, and they're well known, they're respected, and we have all sorts of referrals or recommendations if you'd like to see those from other, previous clients and customers.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And I think maybe that's the biggest difference. I don't know who you guys were working with in the past, but maybe they're, not as well established, not as well known. Their database might not be as full with all the information. They might not have the same, network that we have. That, like I said, for those partners, those aren't just people you're going to find anywhere. So it might even cost a little bit more than, the last group that you guys worked with, but I think there are a lot of perks that you guys should use that you would find very useful.
Okay. Yeah, that helps. Yeah, that helps out a lot. I think those referrals and recommendations will be.
Yeah, and I can send you those anytime.
Perfect.
After
Yeah.
meeting or next week, or if you wanted to see them, I could send you as many as you need.
Yeah. That would be great. Because I know our last relationship didn't go with referrals or recommendations, so we were kind of just going in blind a little bit, even though they said they were top quality, top notch. But so yeah, that would be great to have. So, and I can show that to my CFO as well, because I think she'll be very, very happy to see that as well. Just to kind of get
show
more.
her those before the next meeting. I mean.
Okay. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
She's seen them, so she understands that it's all verified.
Exactly. Yep.
So, would you like to set up another meeting?
Yeah. Yeah, we can set up another meeting. Like you said, we can get our CFO involved, Megan Bachbrader. So like I said before, she has the authority to buy. I kind of just pass the information along.
Yep, understood.
Obviously, because I'm the CIO, so I'll pass this information off to our CFO, who has the right to sign off on all these big decisions with our partnerships and everything. So I'll get her involved. I'll make sure that our times are good. I guess you were looking at your calendar. What do you think? What do you think? What time would work for you?
I'm kind of booked for the rest of this week, but next week, Monday or Tuesday, anytime around lunch or a little after lunch would work for me. If that works for you.
Let me check. I actually have Megan's schedule pulled up as of now.
Okay, perfect.
So I can go
Monday at 2.
Monday at 2 would work. Yep. I think it works for Megan as well. So
okay, perfect.
I'll shoot her an email right after this to kind of meet with you, and we can all three go together and kind of talk more in depth about this. But I think it's really looking like a good situation. So
okay, awesome. Hey, it was good meeting you. It was good talking.
Yep, good to meet you, Griffin.
I think we learned a lot. I learned a lot about you. Hopefully, you learned a little bit about Gartner and everything we can supply to you guys. But I'm looking forward to that next meeting.
Absolutely. Thanks, Griffin. Take care, man.
Have a good one.
Yep, you too.